Let me introduce myself. My name is Hawarnik. I am a student at Batompo University, majoring in economic education under the Faculty of Teachers and Education. First of all, let us express our gratitude to God Almighty for His blessing and grace, so we can gather here today in good health and spirit. I am very happy to stand here in front of you all. On this occasion, I would like to present a topic that is very close to our daily lives. Something we often hear in the news talk about white family and feel directly in our pockets. The topic is the impact of inflation on people's lives. Inflation is an economic phenomenon affect everyone from individuals, families, business up to the country economy. But do we really understand what inflation means, why it happens, and most importantly, how it changes our daily lives? Through this presentation, we will discuss it together clearly, completely, and deeply. The purpose of this presentation is to help us understand: number one, what exactly inflation is; number two, what causes inflation to happen; number three, how big the impact is on society and our daily activities, and what we can do to adapt and survive during inflation. Number one, definition of inflation. Let us start with the basic definition. Economists define inflation as a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy over a certain period. In simple words, inflation means the prices of almost everything: food, electricity, fuel, clothes, education, health services are going up consistently, not just for a moment. When inflation happens, the purchasing power of our money decreases. This means that with the same amount of money, we can buy fewer things than before. For example, 1 million rupiah last year could fill a shopping basket full of needs, but this year, the same amount of money might only buy half of it. That is inflation in action. The value of money goes down while prices go up. Number two, main causes of inflation. Now, why does inflation happen? There are three main reasons the economic generally agree upon. First, demand pull inflation. This happens when the demand for goods and services is higher than the available supply. When many people want to buy the same product, while the stock or production is limited, naturally the price will rise. This often happens when people's income increases, when there is more money circulating society, or during special season like holidays where demand for goods peaks. Second, cash price inflation. This type is caused by an increase in production costs. The product goods unit raw materials, energy, labor, and transportation. If the price of raw material rises, fuel price go up, or workers' wages increases, the producer of business owners will definitely raises the selling price of their product to keep making profit. This is the most common type we experience, especially when global price or government policies change. Third, built-in inflation. This happens due to people's expectation about the future. When people expect prices to keep rising, workers will demand higher wages to cover future living costs. When wages go up, companies raise prices again. This creates a cycle, raising prices, demand for higher wages, even higher prices. This cycle keeps inflation ongoing. Number three, the impact of inflation on society. This is the most important part of our discussion. How does inflation affect us? Inflation changes almost every aspect of people's lives. Let's break it down point by point. Point A, declining purchasing power. This is the most direct of obvious impact. As mentioned before, every rupiah we earn becomes worth less. People must spend more money just to get the same amount of goods. If your income does not increases, your standard of living automatically drops. You get less for the same money. Part B, hardships fixed income groups. People with fixed salaries, civil servants, retirees, daily workers, or employees with fixed wages are the most affected. Their income is set and does not rise as fast as the price of goods. Over time, their salary is not longer enough to cover daily meals, education fees, health costs, or transportation. Their saving slowly lose value. This group often suffers the most during high inflation. Number C, change in consumption patterns. Because things become expensive, people change how they spend money. They become very selective. People reduce spending on secondary or tertiary needs, such as new clothes, vacations, or eating out, and focus only on primary needs, food, housing, and health. Many people switch to cheaper products, lower quality goods, or reduce the quantity of what they buy. This changes the whole market and economy. Point D, impact on savings and investment. Inflation is the enemy of savings. If the inflation rate is higher than the interest rate at the bank, then the money you save actually lose value. For example, inflation is 6% and bank interest is only 3%. Your money is effectively decreasing in value every year. Because of this, people prefer to spend money immediately or invest it in assets like land, gold, or property, which usually rise in value rather than inflation. However, not everyone has access to such investment. Point A, uncertainty for business and jobs. For business owners, high inflation makes it hard to plan ahead. Raw materials prices keep changing, making it difficult to control profit or set prices. This uncertainty makes investors afraid to invest money. When investments slow down, economic growth slow down too. In the worst cases, businesses may close or cut scopes, leading to unemployment. Number 4, how society should respond. Facing inflation, society cannot just stay silent. We need smart steps to survive. Here are the best ways to adapt. Number 1, manage finance wisely. Make a straight budget. Distinguish clearly between needs and wants. Prioritize what essential and cut down on unnecessary spending. Number 2, increases income. Try to find additional income source or set jobs. Having only one source of income is risky during inflation. Number 3, save and invest smartly. Do not just save money in cash. Learn to save in goods or assets that are more stable in value. Number 4, be efficient. Save energy, water, food, and transportation costs. Small savings add up to big help. Number 5, improve skills. The best investment is in yourself. By having better skills and knowledge, you remain valuable and have a higher chance of getting a better income, no matter what the economy looks like. Okay, everyone, to summarize everything we have discussed today. Number 1, inflation is the general increases in prices and the decreases in the value of money over time. Number 2, it happens due to high demand, rising production costs, or expectation of future price increases. Number 3, the impact are very broad. It reduces purchasing power, reduces wide fixed income, changes consumption habits, makes saving less valuable, and creates difficulties of businesses. Number 4, inflation affects everyone, but the lower income and fixed income group feel the burden the most. Number 5, even though we cannot stop inflation alone, wise financial management, efficiency, and increasing skill are the key for every individual and community survive and adapt during this economic change. From this presentation, we understand clearly that inflation is not just an economic term, but a real problem that touches every part of our daily lives. It changes how we buy things, how we save, and how we plan of our plan. While the government and economic work to control inflation, we as individuals and society also have a very important role. Understanding inflation is the first step to making better decisions to project our welfare and our family future. That is all I have present today. I hope this material adds to our insight and knowledge about the economy around us and helps us prepare ourselves better for what might come. I apologize if there are any mistakes or shortcoming in my explanation. Thank you very much for your attention and see you. Bye bye.